Appearances can be deceiving. What we see on the surface often hides a deeper, more complex reality. We often associate wealth with flashy cars, designer clothes, and extravagant vacations. These symbols of affluence are everywhere, from social media feeds to television shows, creating a perception that wealth is all about material possessions. However, true wealth is often understated and inconspicuous. It is found in the modest homes, these simple yet fulfilling lifestyles, and the peace of mind that comes from financial stability. Many individuals who appear wealthy are actually drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck. The pressure to maintain a facade of wealth can lead to financial stress and anxiety, overshadowing any temporary joy that material possessions might bring. They prioritize appearances over financial security, often spending beyond their means to keep up with societal expectations. This behavior can lead to a vicious cycle of debt and financial instability. This illusion of wealth traps people in a cycle of consumerism. The constant desire for more and better things drives them to spend money they don't have, perpetuating a never-ending chase for an elusive sense of satisfaction. They work tirelessly to maintain a lifestyle they cannot truly afford, sacrificing their time, health, and well-being in the process. The pursuit of material wealth often comes at the cost of personal happiness and fulfillment. True wealth is not about outward displays of affluence, it is about the quality of life, the relationships we nurture, and the moments of joy and contentment that money cannot buy. It's about financial independence, security, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. True wealth allows you to make choices that align with your values and priorities rather than being dictated by societal pressures. It is about making conscious choices with your money and prioritizing long-term financial well-being over short-term gratification. By focusing on what truly matters, you can build a life that is rich in experiences and free from the burden of debt. The pursuit of appearances is a distraction from true wealth. Advertisements and societal pressures can lead us astray, making us believe that happiness is just one more purchase away. It is a trap that can lead to financial ruin. By recognizing the illusion of wealth and focusing on what truly brings value to our lives, we can break free from this cycle and achieve genuine financial well-being. In my book, The Millionaire Next Door, I explored the lives of unassuming millionaires. These are individuals who have amassed significant wealth, yet you wouldn't know it by looking at them. They don't flaunt their riches with flashy cars or extravagant homes. Instead, they live quietly and humbly, blending seamlessly into their communities. These individuals live below their means, save diligently, and invest wisely. They understand the importance of financial discipline and make conscious decisions to secure their future. By budgeting carefully and prioritizing savings, they ensure that they are prepared for any financial challenges that may come their way. They're often found in ordinary neighborhoods, driving practical cars and living relatively modest lifestyles. You might see them washing their own cars or mowing their lawns, activities that reflect their down-to-earth nature. They prefer to invest their money in appreciating assets rather than spending it on depreciating ones. They understand that true wealth is not about showing off. It's about having the freedom to live life on their own terms. These millionaires find joy in simple pleasures and value experiences over material possessions. They're often seen enjoying a quiet morning coffee at home or spending quality time with their loved ones. It is about building a solid financial foundation for themselves and their families. They prioritize financial security and work hard to ensure that their loved ones are taken care of. This often involves teaching their children the value of money and instilling good financial habits from a young age. These millionaires are content with their lives and do not feel the need to impress others. They find fulfillment in their achievements and the stability they have created. Their happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external validation or material wealth. They're comfortable in their own skin and do not define themselves by their possessions. They pursue hobbies and interests that bring them joy and satisfaction. Whether it's meditating, working on a personal project, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, they know how to find peace and contentment in everyday life. Their wealth is a result of discipline, hard work, and smart financial decisions. They often run their own businesses or excel in their careers, demonstrating a strong work ethic and a commitment to their goals. Their success is built on a foundation of perseverance and strategic planning. They are the antithesis of the flashy consumerist culture that often defines wealth in our society. By choosing to live modestly and focus on what truly matters, they set an example of financial prudence and responsible living. Their stories remind us that true wealth is not about how much you spend, but how wisely you manage what you have. Let me share an anecdote. I once met a man at a financial conference. He was dressed simply in jeans and a t-shirt. He drove an old pickup truck. During a conversation, I learned that he was a successful entrepreneur. He had built a multi-million-dollar business from the ground up. This man's story is not uncommon. Many truly wealthy individuals do not feel the need to flaunt their wealth. They are content with their lives and find joy in simpler things. They are generous with their time and money, often supporting charitable causes close to their hearts. Their wealth is a tool to make a positive impact on the world, not a means to inflate their ego. When you focus on living for yourself rather than impressing others, your priorities shift. You become less concerned with material possessions and more interested in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. This shift in perspective can be liberating. It frees you from the pressure of keeping up with societal expectations. You begin to make purchasing decisions based on your needs and values, not on the desire for external validation. This does not mean you cannot enjoy the finer things in life. It simply means you do so with intention and within your means. Section 5. The allure of status symbols. Status symbols, by their very nature, are designed to impress. They are a way for individuals to signal their wealth and social standing to others. Luxury cars, designer handbags, and expensive watches are all examples of status symbols. While there is nothing inherently wrong with appreciating well-made or beautiful things, the pursuit of status symbols can become an unhealthy obsession. When you base your self-worth on the ownership of material goods, you become trapped in a never-ending cycle of wanting more. There will always be a newer car, a more expensive watch, or a more exclusive handbag. This pursuit of external validation can lead to a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Section 6. The pitfalls of keeping up with the Joneses. The desire to keep up with the Joneses is a powerful force. It's a phenomenon where we feel the need to match the lifestyle and possessions of those around us. We see our neighbors, friends, and colleagues with new cars, bigger houses, and extravagant vacations. These visible symbols of success can create a sense of pressure. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves and feeling inadequate. This constant comparison can erode our self-esteem and make us feel like we're not measuring up. This comparison game can lead to poor financial decisions. We might stretch our budgets to the breaking point, trying to keep up with others. We may overspend on a house we cannot afford, thinking that a bigger home will bring us more happiness or status. We might take on too much debt to buy a luxury car, believing it will elevate our social standing or make us feel more successful. Or we might rack up credit card bills to keep up with a certain lifestyle, leading to a cycle of debt and financial stress. Social media has exacerbated this problem. Platforms like Instagram and Facebook show us curated images of people's seemingly perfect lives. We are bombarded with these images, fueling our desire to attain the same level of perceived success and happiness. It's important to remember that these images are often not a true reflection of reality. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should focus on our own goals and values. True happiness and success come from within, not from material possessions or the approval of others. Section 7. The true value of wealth. True wealth is not about the things you own, it is about the options you have. It is about the freedom to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and make a difference in the world. It is about security, peace of mind, and the ability to weather life's storms without financial worry. When you view wealth through this lens, material possessions lose their luster. You realize that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on the size of your bank account or the brand of your handbag. Section 8. Finding contentment in simplicity. There is a certain beauty in simplicity. When you let go of the need to impress others, you free up time, energy, and resources to focus on what truly matters. You can savor experiences, nurture relationships, and pursue your passions without the weight of material expectations. This does not mean you must live an austere life devoid of any luxury. It simply means you find joy in the everyday moments and appreciate the value of experiences over possessions. You learn to live below your means, save diligently, and invest wisely, knowing that true wealth is about long-term financial security and freedom. Section 9. The legacy of understated wealth. Understated wealth is a legacy worth building. It is a legacy of financial prudence, responsible stewardship, and a deep understanding of what truly matters in life. It is a legacy you can pass down to future generations, teaching your children the value of hard work, delayed gratification, and living a life of purpose. When you prioritize financial independence and live below your means, you create a ripple effect that benefits not only yourself, but also your family and community. You become a role model for others, demonstrating that true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in the richness of your life experiences and the impact you have on the world.